Yes, good morning, students. In the last class, we were discussing the problem related to find the complete solution. So we were discussing this problem. So we'll continue with this. So the problem was, so here find the echelon form U, the free variables, and the special solutions for the matrix A and B, which is defined by Ax is equal to B, which is a consistent. So consistent in the sense we'll be having a solution for this. Choose a solution when B satisfies B2 is equal to what? Find the complete solution for this problem. So here we were solving this. So here we'll just revise the steps that we have done. So can you see the notebook? So here we are given the matrix A with the element 0, 1, 0, 3 and 0, 2, 0, 6. So on this, we have performed the operation R2 minus 2R1, so which resulted in the matrix A as 0, 1, 0, 3 and 0, 0, 0. So here this was the echelon form of the matrix that is being obtained. So now in this we can identify the pivot. So in the first row, the pivot is present in the second column. So here this entire thing, it will be representing the pivot column, and here excluding this. So here whatever the four rows, four columns you are going to see here, so they will be corresponding to x1, x2, x3 and x4 variables. So here wherever the pivot present, wherever in whichever the column the pivot is present, so here excluding that, the remaining variables, so they will be treated as the free variables. So they can take any values like 0 or 1. We can assign any values. So here we can identify the free variables as x1, x3 and x4. So these are considered as the free variables. Since the pivot is present in the second column, excluding these elements, excluding the variable x2, so the remaining they will be treated as the free variables. So here other than this, so here if you write the matrix, reduced matrix 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, which is multiplied with x, that is this is nothing but a, and this is x which is equal to b. So here in the x column, so here since you can see there are four columns, so here we'll be having four variables which are designated as x1, x2, x3, x4. So this is equal to b. So here we will not write this. So as of now, so here we'll be assuming this is equal to the null space. Null space in the sense the b value, it will be taken to 0. So here now if you simplify this expression, whatever ax we have, for this if you write the expression, so here it will be giving like, so x2 plus 3x4 is equal to 0, which implies that x2 is equal to minus 3x4. So here as I told, x1, x3, x4, they are the free variables, and they can take any values. So here but x2, so since it is consisting of the pivot here, so this x2 it becomes a dependent variable. So here this is proved from this equation also. So here we have obtained x2 is equal to minus 3x4. And so here we can write the elements of x as, so here when now we are going to write the elements of x, so which will be consisting of x1, x3, x4, which are free variables, but x2 in place of x2, here we'll be writing it as minus 3x4. So for this we have to write it in terms of the vector spaces or column spaces. So here that can be written as, so here on the right hand side, so first we need to get x1. So if this x1, it is obtained by placing 1, 0, 0 in the column. So here x1 into 1 is x1. The remaining values are 0. So here we will not be getting that. Plus we'll write for x3 and x4. Then we'll write for x2. So here x3. So here x3 it is obtained by having the elements as 0, 0, 1, 0. So here you can see, so x3 into 1, so it will be resulting in the third element. And next here plus, here we are going to write in terms of x4. So here as we know, x2 is obtained by minus 3x4. That is x4 is multiplied with minus 3. So here the first element it will be made 0 and the next element it will be made as minus 3 and 0 and the fourth element is x4. So here in order to get this x4 here we'll be putting as 1. So now this is in terms of the column spaces that we have written. So now we can write the special solution for this as, so now we can write the special solution for this problem as 1 0 0 0 comma 0 0 1 0 comma 0 minus 301. So these are considered as the special solution. So a special solution in the sense, so here it will be obtained by equating Ax is equal to 0. That is for considering, by considering the null space matrix, we can obtain the solution. So now after getting this special solution, so the next task is to get the complete solution. So now we'll move on to finding out the complete solution. So now this is obtained by having the equation Ax is equal to b. So here we will not be making this b as 0. Instead, we'll be keeping the b solution as b1 and b2. So considering that, here we'll be solving the, or we'll be trying to get the complete solution. So now here I'll consider the original matrix that is given. So you can also go with the reduced form, but here in order to show the equations of b, so here I'll start from the first matrix, that is the original matrix, that is 0 1 0 3 0 2 0 6, which is augmented combined with the elements of b, which is taken as b1 and b2. So now for this, if you apply the operation that we have applied, r2 minus 2r1, so here whatever the operation that we have applied earlier, the same operation it is going to be applied here also. So applying this, we have obtained 0 1 0 3 b1, it is not going to change. So here will be resulting in 0 0 0 and b2 minus 2b1, right? So here this is the augmented matrix. Now here we have to select the solution for b, for which we can have a solution for the equation Ax is equal to b. So that is, we need to decide the conditions of b1 as well as b2. So now if you observe this, so here Ax is equal to b, this equation it will be having a solution only when b2 minus 2b1 it is equal to 0. So that is, we can write when b2 minus 2b1 is equal to 0, then only this Ax is equal to b, it can have a solution. So which implies that b2 is equal to 2b1. And in order to find the complete solution, so this is the condition whatever they have asked in the problem. So here in the problem they have asked choose a solution for b, for which we are going to get the solution for the expression Ax is equal to b, right? So for that, this is the solution when b2 is equal to 2b1 and b1 belongs to the real vector. So then only we can have the complete the solution for Ax is equal to b. And now uh, next we are left with finding the complete solution. So here the complete solution, in order to obtain this, so here now we know the value of b1 and b2. b1 is b1 itself and b2 is replaced as 2b1. So here which is equal to, so this is the vector b on the whatever RHS we had, which is equal to Ax. So now I'll be writing the matrix of Ax in the reduced form 0 1 0 3, and in the second row we had 0 0 0. So now in order to get the complete solution, so already we have obtained the special solution. So now we need a particular solution for this. So in order to obtain a particular solution, so whatever the free variables we have, so free variables we have taken x1, x3, x4. So these variables I am going to put it as 0 and only I'll be keeping x2 value here. So here this x2 it can be set either to 0 or it may be set to 1. So now if we solve this, so here you can see that we'll be getting x2 as a 0 x2 0 0, that is 0 into 0 1 into x2. So here x2 is equal to, here we'll be getting 0 b1 0 0. So now, so this is the solution for this is the particular solution for the equation Ax is equal to B. So after getting this, so this is, we can represent this as a particular solution. So here after getting this equation, so now we can write the complete solution x as x1, x2, x3, x4, which is obtained by adding the particular solution plus the special solution. So a special solution column spaces we know. So particular solution, so it is equal to 0 b1 0 0. So here plus the special solution we have obtained as x1 1000. You can see up. So here we have obtained this special solution x1, x3, x4. So the same column spaces we are going to write here plus x3 0010 plus x4 0 minus 3 0 1. So this is the complete solution for the given problem. So now in the similar way we are going to take up the next problem. So here the next problem, write the complete solution x is equal to xp plus xn to the system defined by 1 2 2 245 multiplied with UVW, which is equal to 1 4. So for this given system, we have to find the complete solution. So here we'll go with that. I just take a notebook. So here I'll just write the equation that has been given. So we are given 1 2 2 in the first row, 2 4 5 in the second row, multiplied with UVW. As you can see, 3 columns are there. So here 3 variables will be there. So which is equal to B. B, it will be having 2 values since 2 rows are there. So here it will be having 2 answers, 1 and 4. So now it has to be reduced to the echelon form. So by applying the echelon method, row echelon method, we are going to simplify this. So here in this, we are going to consider the augmented matrix 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 5. Put a vertical line in order to differentiate this 1, 4. So now for this, let me apply R2 minus 2 R1. So here our aim is to get zeros in the bottom row. So here having that concept in our mind, so we need to apply the transformation function. So here I'll be applying R2 minus 2 R1. So when you do that, it will be resulting in 1, 2, 2, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, right? So 4 minus 2 is nothing but 2. So now further we cannot apply any other transformation because once again it will be resulting in the non-zero elements in the second row. So here we'll stop here. So after this, once again I'll just split this augmented matrix. So here we can write the matrix in the reduced form as 1, 2, 2. Can we? I just want to apply one more transformation for this. Let me apply here. I'll be getting 0. There is a chance of getting 0. So here I'll be applying R2 minus 2 R2. So if you apply this, so here it will be resulting in 1, 2, 0. So this is not R2. I'll be performing R1. I'll be changing the elements of R1. So 1, 2, 0 minus 3 and this remains same 0, 0, 1, 2. So now I'll separate the augmented matrix. So here I'll be writing in the form of Ax is equal to B, that is 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 1 as the elements of A multiplied with UVW, which is equal to the reduced values minus 3, 2. So now after this, in order to have a complete solution, we need two solutions. One is the particular solution and the null space solution. That is, we have the equation x is equal to xp plus xn. So here this xp represents the particular solution and xn represents the special solution. So special solution in the sense having null space matrix, that is having the b value as 0. So here we'll be identifying the solution for that. So now if we consider the elements of A, so first here we are going to identify the free variables. So how we are going to identify the free variables? In order to have the free variables, first we need to identify the pivots. So here the pivot in the first row is 1 and in the second row it is present in the third column. So here this corresponds to the elements U, V, W. So here we are given the element names as U, V, W. Accordingly, you have to note down the variable names here. So pivot is present in the first column and pivot is present in the third column. So here excluding these two columns, so here the column in which the pivot is absent, so that will be considered as the free variable. So here we can write V as the free variable. So here for this free variable, we can set any value like 0 or 1. So here, after that, first we'll write the particular solution for this. So in order to write the particular solution, so here we can consider the same matrix, whatever we have here. So from this, suppose if we multiply the first row elements of matrix A with UVW, so here it will be resulting in, so first I'll just write down and then I'll be writing the column elements for XP. So here from the matrix here, we can write 1 into U is U plus 2 into V is 2V plus 0 into W is equal to minus 3. That is 2 is 0 into W is 0, which is equal to minus 3. And in the third one, so here we are getting W is equal to 2. So here if you observe the elements, so here we'll be getting W is equal to 2. So now in order to have a particular solution from this, so I'll be putting V as 0. Suppose if I put V is equal to 0, so then the first equation, so here it will be resulting in the value as U is equal to minus 3. So now we have the values of U, V, W. So now we can write the elements of the particular solution. That is XP is equal to U is minus 3, V is 0 and W is 2. This is one solution. And next similarly, we have to get the null special solution by having the elements of B as 0. So special solution find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ whatever B will be having on the right side, that has to be equated to 0. That has to be made 0. So having that, so here once again we'll be getting U plus 2V is equal to minus 3 and W is equal to 0. So here we have AX is equal to B. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 1 2 0 and 0 0 1 and UVW which is equal to, it has to be equated to 0 0. So here if you simplify this, if you write in the equation form, 1 into U is U plus 2 into V is equal to 0. 0 you'll be getting, I'll be making it as 0. This is not equal to minus 3 and W is equal to 0. So now in order to get the special solution, so here I put V is equal to 1. So if V is equal to 1, U it will be equal to minus 2. So now we have the values of U, V, W. So now we can write the special solution Xn as U is minus 2, V is 1, W is 0. So here once you get XP and Xn, so now we can write the complete solution X as minus 3, 0, 2. It can be multiplied with element C1, I'll write, and this is C2. So with elements minus 2, 1, 0. So here this is the complete solution for the given problem. So here like this, you will be having so many problems. So here take down the next problem. Just solve on yourself. Reduce the matrix A to the echelon form to find their ranks and identify the free variables. Reduce the matrix A to the echelon form to find their ranks and identify the free variables. Identify the free variables. So here I give the matrix A as 1 2 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 2 0 1. So for this, reduce to the echelon form U and find its rank of matrix A, and also identify the free variables. So 3 tasks are given. So here apply the various transformation function So here I'll perform R3 minus R1. If you perform R3 minus R1, so it will be resulting in what? 1, 2, 0, 1 will be there, and 0, 1, 1, 0 will be there. Third row, it will become 0, 0, 0, 0 multiplied with, since 4 columns are there, 4 variables you are going to write, x1, x2, x3, x4. So here, since no variables are given, b, so here in order to find the free variables, I'll be writing all these values as 0, 0, 3 zeros here. Since 3 rows are there, so on the right hand side for b, you'll be having 3 zeros in the column. So now, if you simplify, so here first, after reducing it to the echelon form, the next step is to identify the rank of this matrix A. So what is the rank of this matrix A? So since two non-zero rows are there, so the rank of this matrix A, it is equal to 2. So 0 rows ಬಿಟ್ಟು only these two non-zero rows ಇದೆ. So that you are going to write it as rank of the matrix. And here identify the pivots here. Pivot is present in the first column and in the second column. So here this belongs to x1, x2, x3 and x4. So here what are the free variables? Free variables ಯಾವ್ದಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Pivots ಇರೋ elements ಬಿಟ್ಟು x3 and x4,
x1 x2
x1 x2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿವೋಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಪಿವೋಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪಿವೋಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರಲ್ಲ ಆ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನ ಫ್ರೀ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಫ್ರೀ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ ದ ಪಿವೋಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಪಿವೋಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರಲ್ಲ ಆ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನ ಫ್ರೀ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಪಿವೋಟ್ ಇರೋ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ದ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ here x1 and x2 are dependent variable, whereas x3 and x4 are free variables. So now if you simplify this equation, so here we can write 1 into x1 is x1 plus 2x2 plus x4 is equal to 0. And from the second row, we can have x2 plus x3 is equal to 0, which implies that x2 is minus x3. And x1 is, from the first equation, you can see, so it is equal to minus 2x2 minus x4. And from the third row, so here we can have x4. I'll put x4 is equal to 0 here. So here x4 is equal to 0. So if x4 is equal to 0, then x1, it will become minus 2x2. So now x1 and x2 are dependent variables. So here I can write x as x1 is minus 2x2, x2 is minus x3, and x3 and x4 are free variables. You can take any values. So for simplification of x1, I have put x4 is equal to 0. So you can take 1 also, no issue with that. So this is the next problem. Next, carry out the row echelon method to find the complete solution of mx is equal to b. Carry out the row echelon method to find the complete solution of mx is equal to b, where m is given by 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 3, 6, and b it is given as b1, b2. Since 4 rows are there, 4 variables will be there on the right hand side. And since 2 columns, so here x and x, it will take the variables as x1 and x2, so that you can have. So for this, apply the row echelon method and get the complete solution. So can you solve this? First matrix m ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 3, 6. So which operation you are going to apply to reduce it to the echelon form? ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? R4 minus 2R2. 2R2 na 3R2 na 3R2. If you perform R4 minus 3R2, so it will be resulting in the reduced form as 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. And along with this, if you consider the elements, so here B1, B2, B3, B4. So here we'll be having B1, B2, B3, and in the place of B4, we can write B4 minus 3B2. Right? So considering the augmented matrix, so here we can have this. So now you can write the echelon matrix U as just 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 0. So what is the rank of this matrix? What is the rank of matrix M after reducing it to the echelon form? Rank of this matrix is 1. And next, you need to get the complete solution. So in order to have the complete solution, we need the particular solution XP as well as the special solution XN, which will be resulting in the complete solution. So first get the particular solution. Particular solution na solve ಮಾಡಿ. So here particular solution. So here it can be obtained by considering the echelon form 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. Here we'll be having x1, x2, which is equal to, so here we have b1, b2, b3 and b4 minus 3b2. So now particular solution ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ as it is considered ಮಾಡಿ, don't equate to 0. So here we'll be having x1 plus 2x2. The remaining elements will be 0. 0 into x1 plus 0 into x2, that is equal to b1. So b1 will be 0. And similarly, so x1 plus x2, it will be equal to b2 ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ b2. And next here we'll be having b3 as 0 and b4 minus 3b2 is equal to 0. So this much you'll be getting. So now now you can see that the pivot is present in the second row. So here this x1, it will be a dependent variable, whereas x2 is a free variable. So here you need to identify that, otherwise you will not be able to write the solution. So x2 is a free variable. So here having x2 as a free variable, so now you can set any value for x2. So here if I put x2 is equal to 0, then you'll be getting x1 is equal to b2. So here it means that whatever the solution we have, x is equal to b1, b2, b1, b2. So here it will be having x1 is with the value b2 and x2 is equal to 0. So this is the solution, particular solution for the given matrix. Particular solution. So here since we have x1 plus 2x2 is equal to b2, so here since x2 is a free variable, you can set any value. So for simplicity, here we'll be putting x2 is equal to 0. When x2 becomes 0, here you'll be getting x1 is equal to b2. So as we know, x, it will be consisting of elements x1 and x2. So here x1, it will be taking the value b2 and x2 is 0. So here this is one solution. And similarly, we have to get the special solution. So here the special solution, in order to get that, so we have to equate all the values to 0. So here for that we have, so the same equation, only the thing is all these elements will be made 0, 0, 0 here. So here if we have that, here we can write x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 0, which implies that x1 is equal to minus 2x2. So here we can write the special solution. So this particular solution, I'll be representing this as xp, special solution, which is obtained for the null space. So it is written as x1, I'll just write this. So it is obtained as x2 into, so here x1 is equal to minus 2x2. So here x2, it has to be multiplied with minus 2 in place of x1, so that you can get the value of x1 here. So since x1 is equal to minus 2x2, minus 2 into x2 is nothing but minus 2x2, which will be giving the value of x1. and x2 is a free variable. So in order to get that, you just put as 1. So here the solution for the special solution for xn, it is simply the column space minus 2 and 1. So here you can write the complete solution x as b2 0 plus x2 minus 2 1. Now simply if you represent this, that can be enough. So here you can mention this as x1 also. No issue with that. So this is the next problem. Let's take down the next problem. Describe the set of attainable RHS-B. Describe the set of attainable RHS-B. We have to define this B for the matrix 1 0 0 1 2 3 multiplied with UV, which is equal to, since 3 rows, B1, B2, B3, by finding the constraints on B that turn the third equation into 0. So I just repeat the problem. Describe the set of attainable RHS-B for this given matrix by finding the constraints on B. That is, we have to find the conditions on the variable B that turn the third equation into 0. Third equation, it has to be obtained as 0. That is after elimination. So what is the rank and particular solution? So here, for this, we'll see how to solve this. So here we are given the matrix. Copy that 1 0 0 1 2 3 multiplied with UV, which is equal to B1, B2, B3. So now apply the transformation function, row echelon method, in order to reduce it to the echelon form. So here I'll be performing R3 minus 2R1, and if you perform this, it will be resulting in 3 minus 2 R1 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1 0 0 1 0 3 augmented, there is a vertical line B1 B2 B3 minus 2B1. And next, in order to make once again the third element 0, so here I'll be performing R3 minus 3R2. So it will be resulting in 1 0 B1 0 1 B2, and here I'll be having 0 0 B3 minus 2B1 minus 3B2, right? So this is the third, this is the reduced form of the given matrix. So here he says that in order to make the third equation as 0, so what is the attainable RHS of B? So ಇದು 0 ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ B condition ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? So here it implies that, so B, it should be having the elements B1, B2 and B3. B3 minus 2B1, 2B1 minus 3B2, it must be equal to 0, which implies that B3 is equal to 2B1 plus 3B2. So here we can have B1, B2 along with the third row 2B1 plus 3B2. So here for these conditions of B, we can have the third equation values as 0. Third row elements 0 ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ this is the condition. And since it is having one 0 vector, so if the remaining two non-zero vector, it will be representing the rank of the matrix. So here the rank of the matrix A, it is equal to 2. And now after this, we are also asked to calculate the particular solution. So particular solution, in order to obtain that, consider the reduced form. So here we have 1 0 0 1 0 0, and also the particular solution, it is B1 B2 B3 minus 2B1 3B2. So we have this on the right hand side. So now we can have the equations 1 0 0 1 0 0, which is multiplied with the variables x1 and x2, which is equal to B1 B2 B3 minus 2B1 minus 3B2. So now here you can see that this B3 minus 2B1 minus 3B2, it must be equal to 0. So leaving that, so here if you multiply this element, so 1 into x1 is equal to B1, and 1 in 0 into x1 is 0 plus 1 into x2, it is equal to B2. So the solution for this is B1, B2. So this is the solution for the next problem. And the next, so many problems are there like this. So I'll just take one more problem, last problem, so that we can wind up this. Otherwise, many problems are there, we'll not be able to do it. So rejoin the class in another 1 minute. Rejoin the class as the time is up. Rejoin. We'll solve some more problem.